part of it.
Let's get the rest of the headlines from Ann Curry, who's over at the news desk. Ann, good morning to you.
Good morning to both of you, and good morning to you this morning. We begin with the war and reports this morning of multiple bombings, one near a Shiite mosque in Iraq. This is a massive U.S. military offensive involving some 10,000 U.S. troops is now underway. NBC's Jim Basheda is in Baghdad this morning. Jim, what is the focus of this offensive?
Good morning, Ann. Well, perhaps it's the largest U.S. military offensive since the invasion back in 2003. It is on both in the north and south of Baghdad. First, let's talk about the north in Diyala province. Some 10,000 U.S. troops are fighting their way into al-Qaeda sanctuaries with heavy armor. The mission is to kill or push out al-Qaeda-linked Sunni fighters who turned Baquba, the Diyala capital, into a major base of operations after fleeing the initial surge here in Baghdad back in February. Now to the south, this Apache helicopter gunship video shows U.S. forces taking out a group of armed insurgents. Operations in the south in the so-called belt areas are targeting car bomb and suicide bomb factories in the suburbs. Top U.S. commanders are telling NBC News today that these operations could last months. And meanwhile, as you mentioned, insurgents are striking back. Today, a massive car bomb in central Baghdad next to a Shiite mosque, killing at least 40 individuals and wounding dozens more. And back to you.
Jim Basheda this morning. Jim, thanks for your reporting on this. Also in the news this morning, President Bush meets with Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Olmert today, a day after the U.S. announced it's lifting economic sanctions against the Palestinian government newly formed without Hamas. The president is hoping the new Palestinian leadership will help jumpstart the stalled peace process with Israel. This morning in downtown Tokyo, an explosion ripped through a hot springs spa, killing at least one person and injuring at least 5 others. Officials believe a boiler inside the spa is to blame. A boiler is also the cause of an explosion Monday at a rubber plant in Tennessee. One person was seriously injured in that blast. Yahoo CEO Terry Semel is stepping down and will be replaced by co-founder Jerry Yang. The company says Semel will serve as an advisor. They closed the hatch and is all